Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm a burly. Cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only want in the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging, take me to imaging. No, they can't match with their energy, that's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels, just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitions beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead, wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win, it's how my life set up. Slim don't fold, probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience and your calling will reach you, but you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing, I'm focused. Mental in shape and I ain't shaking this motion. This could make a movie on screen. When I step out there, it's seen with me go. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
welcome back to the JRDA World Cup 2025, live from Brisbane, Australia. We're about to have a little bit of a look at a game of roller derby between Team New Zealand and JRDA US. My name's Bob de Quickly, and hello.
Hi, my name's Fanny.
Hi, Fanny. Welcome. Team New Zealand skating in black today, and let's have a look at their roster. They'll be represented by, on today's game roster, Gemski, Cookie Monster, Whiskers, Taser, Black Widow, Glitter Bomb, Glider, Dynamite, Alarm Her, Rainbow Dash, Ghost Pepper, Scarface Claw, Chaos, Manic Mushroom, and Ink Spill.
Perfect. Now, for Team our USA Junior Roller Derby team, they will be skating in white. And playing for them today, we have Madiator, Sophisty, Hellcat, Foxy Dash, Dusty Mars, Pippa Raygun, Little Miss Savage, Ruby Red Slapper, The Flaming Diva, Bandelion, Felony, Kid Block, Mean Bean, Quicksilver, and Lightning McQueen.
And Fanny, both of these teams coming off 2 wins so far today, both winning their earlier games. This is game 3 for each of these teams?
Yeah. It's a long day for everyone, but all of the teams doing so well.
Yeah, just looking at across you at the score sheet there, looks like USA defeated Australia earlier today, 172-57 in the female division, and were successful over Denmark as well, 221-64.
Yep, and then we did have New Zealand taking the win over Denmark for the first game of the morning, 149-28, and also beating Mexico in the third game. So they only had 1 game break before they then took another win, 84-49.
Yeah, so we're in our pool game stage of the tournament. So today and half of tomorrow, we play shorter 30-minute games, so only 1 period of play, which means that we also have a reduced penalty count before skaters foul out.
4 penalties for each player maximum, and only 1 timeout.
A single timeout,
One official review, unless you win it, I think.
Unless you win it, yeah.
I haven't seen anyone use it twice.
No, not so far. It seems like the weather's cleared up a little bit. There was a storm that passed over before if you were watching.
Oh, my goodness,
the
that
last
was
game.
loud.
It was loud. Some right over the top of us, I think, was that thunder and lightning.
A bunch of us were sitting outside, and I have never seen a group of refs, NSOs, and announcers move as quickly as we did.
Oh, that's right, because their break area is set up in a marquee outdoors, isn't it? Yes.
It's wet.
I can imagine. And if you've been around roller derby long enough, this will be familiar to you. We're doing a gear check, so the refs checking the skating equipment of all the participants.
I am of the old derby ilk, and I remember it well.
Same.
But it is obviously worth its salt. It is important.
Absolutely.
Considering there was a game earlier where someone did lose a mouth guard after a particularly hard hit, that kind of tells you something. Yeah.
Hit the mouth guard right out of their face. I've seen a couple of broken skates so far this weekend as well. So this is full contact, JRDA level 3.
Yeah.
So they are allowed full contact under the rule set.
It's derby.
It's derby.
It's roller derby.
Yeah. A lot of these, although they're juniors, they've been skating a lot longer than a lot of the adult skaters that I watch regularly as well.
And most of them are still taller than me.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
I keep saying I can't wait for the day that we see adult teams that are entirely made up of people who have already been skating for 10 years by the time they reach
it's
adult
so
gameplay.
good. I'm trying to get my junior to eventually want to play roller derby, but they're too little just now. There's time yet.
There's time. You've got time on your side. So while we wait for gameplay to get underway, we'll say a big thank you to the City of Logan Leisure Centres, the one of the hosts of where we are this weekend. Logan Leisure Centres have proudly served as the premier brand representing all venues owned and operated by Logan City Council for over 15 years, dedicated to supporting the health and well-being of the community by offering a wide range of fitness services, including gyms and courts, where we are today, tailored to meet the diverse needs of residents.
And they've been really helpful so far. I have approached them with 2 problems that they have instantly fixed. So,
And they don't make a bad coffee.
yeah, that's true.
That's important.
I think now that storm has been, the halls are starting to cool down a little. Probably not for the skaters who are constantly moving.
It's almost game on, game off for these skaters today, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's still, both of these teams will still play again. One more time today.
Yeah, and our short 30-minute pool games are continuing until about midday tomorrow. And then we'll have a little bit of a break and start into our full-length games as we get into the tournament proper. Dino Tello, TR2, with the luscious rolling whistle.
And with supporters in the crowd as well. You've got to love your non-skating and skating officials.
All right, we've got players and officials moving into position, ready to start this game. Team New Zealand in black.
And USA juniors in white.
And the game is on. It's a little bit hard for us to see the numbers from this side of the track. They're lining up on the other side.
That is felony for USA.
So USA with the early lead jammer status. They're out on another scoring pass there now.
But the blockers not making it easy for Team New Zealand's jammer there, which is Alarm Her, number 4-5.
Yeah, Lamher just being hit to the outside this time, having to get back in and restart that initial pass again. Still an initial, and are they going to get wrapped up again? Oh, a big hit on the outside of what is turn 3 down there.
Yeah, almost making it out, but not quite.
Felony, meanwhile, another scoring pass on the board for USA. Alarm Her
has passed the star off.
Yeah, the star has been passed, using some of that height to reach over the top of the pack.
277.
Which is Chaos.
Chaos had some absolute belters of jams earlier, doing so well.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how well the stamina lasts on these skaters. It's the third game of the day.
A lot longer than mine ever could.
Likewise, that's why I'm sitting over here with a microphone.
One hand down there for felony, but that is not out.
Yeah, another 4 points added. That's a 24-point jam for USA so far.
Oh,
we've got 5 seconds left to play in the jam. Yeah, the jam comes to a natural close.
And you know that because Dino's whistle is louder than everybody else's put together.
That's right. Jammer ref just having a quick word with Felony on the way back, just to make sure that they haven't hit their head or suffered any injury as part of that last hit out. So 24 points, the United States leading New Zealand currently on 3.
Jam 2 is the Flaming Diva skating for USA Juniors.
And it looks like number 21, Glider for New Zealand. No, I tell a lie. It's number 13, Black Widow.
It's so hard to see it from this side with all the officials in the middle.
Black Widow clear of the pack now. Picks up lead jammer for Team New Zealand. Both
Followed
jammers out of the pack at
closely.
the same time. It's a
Yeah.
jammer race right now.
Some whistles happening.
One
There
of the
we go.
USA blockers heading off to the Spank Alley penalty box. Flaming DVA have been recycled all the way back, and Black Widow with a big hit out on the far side of the track from our position, having to recycle and rejoin for a scoring pass. That scoring pass completed now.
For both jammers, a scoring pass there. So a jammer on jammer action, and New Zealand bench frantically telling the jammers to call it off.
Yeah, you'll have missed it on your screen, but just on the outside of turn 3, Black Widow calling the jam off from their knees. So both teams limited to 4 points on that last jam.
Number 9 for New Zealand there. Ink Spill lining up against Dusty Mars, I believe, for the US juniors.
Yeah, and it's Ink Spill out of the pack first. Picks up lead for New Zealand for the second jam in a row.
But once again, followed closely by the US jammer.
Oh, and a big attempted apex jump across turn 1 and 2 there. Not landing in bounds, having to go back and start again. And that's 666 Mean Bean at the back, making themselves wide and in the way of Ink Spill, who's picked up a penalty.
Yeah, that was a high block penalty.
So USA now with a power jam. Dusty Mars not in control of the timing of this one, so we will go for a full 2-minute jam.
Which I assume will be quite tiring after having played 2 games already, and then third game, no lead anymore.
That's right. Yeah, Dusty Mars knocked to the floor, which gave the New Zealand defence time to wrap around in front. Rainbow Dash forming the front part of that triangle. All of our jammers back from the penalty box now, and back amongst scoring passes. Glitter Bomb just taking Dusty Mars back as far as possible there, allowed Ink Spill to get through for another scoring pass.
There's a lot of energy on this track from both the players and the spectators.
And that 2 minutes comes to a close. I think the skaters will be grateful for that one.
Absolutely. I got so engrossed in it there. We should also thank our volunteers. For example, we have a volunteer doing track repair in the middle at the moment. We also have our medic volunteers here too. It's very important that we have these people for our tournaments.
Yeah, like many sports, we thrive on volunteers. We couldn't do our sport without them.
Absolutely.
So that's Chaos currently jamming for Team New Zealand in the... Oh, I thought they were going to pick up lead. And 107 Foxy Dash jamming for USA.
And bean dipping round the outside underneath everyone. It's such a good move.
Just the two USA blockers on track at the moment, but making themselves a real nuisance for Chaos to get past at the moment. So of those 2 USA blockers, one of them heading off to the penalty box, just as another one rejoins.
It's a busy time in that penalty box.
Yeah. And we've got the jam finishing there at the moment. The skater just Yeah, that will be an injury call-off for that jam. So while we're having a little bit of an official timeout, why don't we have a look at the penalties? So, yeah, the penalty board for Team New Zealand there at the moment. Just fairly light on, just one of the Manic Mushroom there with a couple of penalties. Fairly clean for them so far. I think when we get to the USA, we'll see a few more penalties, a few more skaters there with single penalties, and just Bandelion with the couple.
It's hard when 4 is your maximum penalties in the 30-minute game.
Okay, a quick check from our medical volunteers, who we only just mentioned a short time ago. I've put them straight to work. Everybody's okay. Everybody's making their own way back to their bench.
So we've had, 8 minutes in the game so far?
Yep.
And we're looking at Team US on 54 and then New Zealand on 21.
Oh, and straight away we've got Team New Zealand almost instantly out in front, picked up lead jammer, which is Black Widow.
Yeah.
Glider just heading off to the penalty box.
It looks like the US jammer went straight to the box right at the start of the jam.
Yeah, so
Did I miss that?
they are standing there now. I'm not sure if they might have got sent there at the conclusion of the last jam.
Oh, maybe.
As 30 seconds is now and they've been released. So Foxy Dash, now released from the penalty box, is unable to pick up lead, but quickly completing an initial pass. Yeah, great work there. Black Widow re-engaging with the pack, but listening to the bench and calling it off.
So 8 points picked up across that jam for Team New Zealand.
While managing to hold USA to 0 points for that jam as well.
Strategically well-timed call-off.
And the whistle starts us off for the jam once again. It's ink spill jamming for Team New Zealand.
I am yet to be able to work out who is on the US jammer there. A lot of bodies in my way.
It looks like Quicksilver, number 7, wearing the star cover.
It is.
First time we've seen them jamming today.
And that is number 9, Ink Spill for New Zealand, picking up lead jammer. And a star pass for US to Mediator. A lot of love for Mediator earlier when we were commentating another game.
Yeah, an unsuccessful apex jump there, just making contact and unable to land in bounds. Have to go back and start that run through the pack again. Is it just me, or are all the skaters on track right now super tall?
No, I think you're right. They are.
All right, we're going to have this jam called off once again for a medical check. So as we roll into an official timeout, that gives us a good opportunity to talk about some of our sponsors, like Humane Clinic. They're a multidisciplinary group of therapists with many years of experience in working alongside people and offering leadership in a different, more humane approach to mental health, focusing on different understandings and approaches to psychosis, suicide and other forms of distress. You can contact them via humaneclinic.com.au. I think there's also a good opportunity here to read through our officials list as well. We've got a list of the officials that are presiding over this game.
Yeah, so obviously the game couldn't proceed without all of our officials, both skating and non-skating. And we have a multitude of them today. So we've got Wolverine, Donatello, Skittles, KT, Scrap, Bullpie, Bustahami, B-Rex, Kawaii, Stormfly, Switzerland, Roger Jamjet, Spanners, Slow Fox, Honey Badger, Johnster, Wicked, Dinosaurus, and Millennium Falcon. Oh, Falcon. That's good.
That was a good catch then, Fanny. Wolverine's made it onto our list twice.
And I managed not to say it twice. But then did stumble over Scrapple Pie, despite the fact that I skate with them regularly. My old age is catching up on me. I've been forgetting names on a daily basis.
And a rolling whistle means we're about ready to go with some roller derby again. All right, the whistle gets us underway. And
Maybe not.
for some reason, we've
That
gone
one
into
is
an
not
official
happening.
timeout. I'm not sure if there was a scoreboard malfunction then, but I don't think the timer restarted. There's 4 whistles. There's official timeouts being signalled, and nobody really knows what's happening.
We do have head ref talking to some bench crew, so I guess we'll find out.
All right, so yep. So we're just overhearing the scoreboard operator is just being told to delete that jam. That jam never happened. An injured skater who might have been injured in the previous jam or jams was on track who shouldn't have been.
Yeah, you've got to set out 3 if you've been called off for injury. So
Yeah.
the jam that never was.
That's right. What jam? There was no jam.
Yeah, nothing to see here. It's not like in the olden days when the jam that never was because the jammers never got released. When the separate whistle for the blockers and then the whistle for the jammers, but if all the blockers hadn't passed the pivot line, the jammers didn't get to go.
Yep.
Those were jams that never happened. Now, I believe that does mean that Team New Zealand will be serving a captain's penalty.
Yes, it looks that way. Dynamite is sitting in the Spank Alley penalty box at the moment.
And 444 felony for USA.
That was
skating backwards out of the front of the pack to get lead.
Yeah, just keeping a good eye on the pack as they leave.
That's how you do it, with some pizzazz and flair.
So Glitterbomb just heading off to the Spank Alley penalty box as well. And Felony forcefully through that pack, sending some blockers flying as they make their way through. And some more New Zealand blockers heading off to the penalty box now as well. So it leaves 2-1-1 Dynamite and 67 Scarface Claw. The only couple of blockers on track for New Zealand at the moment. Felony with a big, almost a straight jump.
I was going to say that wasn't even quite the apex yet.
It's close enough. I can find an angle and I'm going to leap it.
Yeah. This is a big scoring jam.
And that one comes to a close. 4 more added for New Zealand. It should be a 19-point jam for USA.
Some confusion there, whistle bleed, I believe, as to whether that was our
Yep.
track off or not.
And I can see a toe stop rolling around on the track by itself as well.
That might be why.
Yeah, I think playing victim to that that little bit of confusion and the distance between these team benches and the jam line. Not everyone was ready in time for that jam to start.
Yeah.
We'll try again.
It's always hard when you've got two tracks so close together.
Absolutely, and as much as the official crews try to have different sounding whistles, there's always going to be some level of confusion, isn't there?
Yeah.
So the
So we
flaming
have the-
DVA.
Yeah. I think it is Diva. Diva.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. New Zealand Jammer hyping up the crowd as they go past.
Yeah, because it is a power jam now for Black Widow. So, yeah, reset over on the far side of the track and hit to the out again. This time we'll have the medics called on track again, just to check and make sure everybody's okay. All right, and if you're joining us back at JRDA World Cup 2025, live from Brisbane, Australia, we have we're towards the end of an extended official timeout where one of our skaters, Black Widow from Team New Zealand, receiving some medical attention, but able to make their way back for medical treatment on their skates under their own steam.
Yeah. So good to see that she's able to get there, and she'll be checked over and hopefully back out soon. We shall see.
Yeah. So Black Widow skating from Northland Roller Derby in Whangarei, playing for 3 years and loves to ride horses.
I'm scared of horses.
I'm terrified of horses. I'm also terrified of roller derby, but...
And yet here we are. Now then, it looks like
a power start for New
it
Zealand.
does, yeah. That is 616. Ghost Pepper.
Not a very long power jam for them, though, as the USA jammer number 39, Flaming Diva, back from the box now and able to pick up lead.
Lead from the penalty box always feels like such an added bonus, an extra win, if you will.
Yeah, it takes the sting out of it a little bit, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So New Zealand completing a star pass now, yeah.
That is 8-3. Manic Mushroom. We've gone from a pepper to a mushroom.
Tasty.
Sorry, I'll still never call it a capsicum.
USA jammer making their way past the last defenders now. A llama facing down at the back of the pack. Flaming Diva just knocked ever so slightly to the outside, having to recycle.
We seem to have a very busy penalty box at the moment. With
It looks like we might have blockers lined up, waiting to
yeah.
serve penalties at the moment.
light on the pack at the moment.
So both jammers circulating at the moment, making scoring passes. 20 points so far for the United States, 8 points so far for New Zealand. Glider just heading off to the Spank Alley penalty box now. Manic Mushroom, meantime, stepping through the inside for 4 more points. And the jam comes to a close. That will be a 24-point jam for United States, taking them over the 100-point mark to 104. New Zealand 12 points from that jam to 50.
Now, because there is no official halftime in this game, but the jam refs do still change which team they're following midway through the 30 minutes that they're playing. So they're just organizing that briefly.
If we have a look at the penalties for United States at the moment, a couple of skaters on 2 and 3 penalties apiece, and a handful on 1 penalty at the moment. And for Team New Zealand, yeah, just still the 3 skaters on a couple of penalties, a lot of singles. But then, single penalties fairly widespread across the team as well. Nope, we're just in. Yeah, it is an official timeout.
We're also using this time to repair the track.
It's a never-ending job, track repair, isn't it?
Unless you are lucky enough to have one painted on somewhere. It's always, yeah. I feel like it's the most tedious part of preparing for any game or tournament is laying the track. And then all your hard work coming undone as you see skaters rip it up with their wheels and their toe stops.
That's right. There's all the measurement to measure the apex points and the radiuses from the on the inside line, and the then put down the rope and then the tape over the top.
And then your 10-foot markers.
And then they unleash the skaters on it. Just wrecks it right up.
Ah, why would they do that?
Just as we've been talking about penalties, there seems to be a bit of a confab happening at the moment with the penalty box officials. Maybe they're just making sure that they've got all of the penalties recorded properly. There was a question mark against one of the penalties, so maybe they're just sorting out what that penalty was.
And it does seem to be penalty box manager checking in with the penalty trackers, so... This is why we have so many non-skating officials. If someone misses it, someone else has probably picked up what it was.
And thankfully, it's reasonably easy to keep track of with the electronic penalty and line-up tracking.
I love that thing.
Just makes it so easy. You just
Yeah.
There's the number, there's the penalty, they're sitting, they're gone.
Press the button. It does it for you. I was going to say, and Bob's your uncle, but then...
Oh, that'd be awkward. And of course, while we're focused on the penalty box, that is, of course, the Spank Alley penalty box. Spank Alley are here this weekend, a great supporter of roller derby nationwide and globally. They manufacture and sell armbands, including hard of hearing and dyslexia-friendly armbands, helmet covers, ref wrist covers, team jerseys, sweat suckers, ref tops, whole bunch of stuff. Check out spankalley.com.
I didn't realize how stinky my gear was prior to getting sweat suckers, and now I'm really glad I have them.
And we're back with the roller derby.
Starting with a power start for Team New Zealand. Yep, that is 7-7 chaos.
And not a very long power start, as we're all back amongst it now. It's Dusty Mars jamming for USA, clear of the pack now on an initial, just as Chaos is rejoining the pack for another scoring pass.
So not only is Dusty Mars an excellent jammer, she has a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh, that makes it extra brave of that ref to have just called them a penalty as the jam ended as well.
Brave.
Yeah, Taekwondo, that's a tough one. And skating for Fort Walton Beach Junior Bombers.
That was a mouthful.
That was a mouthful. I nearly tripped over it. I'm glad I got it out. Hey to everybody watching at home. Keep the comments coming in the YouTube chat feed. And yes, I would imagine there are plenty of mums watching.
And if you are watching from the US, I can only imagine it is very late at night or the early hours of the morning. Go to bed. No, I'm joking. Stay here. Is that 6-7? Scarface Claw up for New Zealand.
Yeah, Scarface Claw jamming for New Zealand. Dusty Mars out of the penalty box now, rejoining the track. I thought they were going to sneak through and pick up lead, but lead is still available for whichever jammer is out first, and it's USA.
There we go. That's the sneak from the bin.
Somebody just saying we've got another black belt in Taekwondo here as well, which is Kid Block on Team USA.
Black belt in Taekwondo and apparently also plays rugby. triple threat.
The pack comes to a standstill over at turn 3. Both jammers tied up in the middle at the moment. Dusty Mars just being forced to recycle across the outside and restart that scoring pass through again. Scarface Claw wrapped up at the back against a firm USA triangle at the moment, getting some offensive support from the blockers right now. Off comes the star. We'll go for a stash or a pass. Manic Mushroom is the pivot and now on their way to the penalty box.
Those are two very, very strong walls. There is little forward movement. Enough for it not to be a stop block, but
1:20 a.m. in Fort Walton.
I would be one tired mama in my bed.
Perfect, and those 4 whistles bring that jam to an end. The scores get tallied up. Looks like 7 points added for USA.
That's such a lovely number to have as your score there. 1-1-1, 1-1-1.
All right, so this is New Zealand versus USA in the female division at the JRDA World Cup 2025. Up next on this track will be in the female division, Denmark versus Australia. So stick around. There is plenty more roller derby to come. We've got a roller derby happening till after 9 o'clock tonight, Australian time.
Look, I can't guarantee I'll be up till 9 p.m. There's so much love and support for the teams from the live stream comments. We really appreciate it. It's so good to see. Family members, friends, staying up super late to support the athletes here. And I'm sure they're all feeling very proud. We have another official time out. This time, looking at, who knows? What can we check?
Let's have a quick look at penalties as well. Yeah, I thought I saw a chaperone coming to escort a skater from the penalty box. Manic Mushroom has now fouled out. If we have a look at the...
On 5?
Yeah, one of those includes the foul out itself.
Ah, there we go. I'm looking at I didn't see that bit. You're correct.
Yeah, and Bandylon went a little bit earlier for United States. So as we get towards the closing stages of these games, we start to see some of the skaters racking up enough penalties to see them off the track for the rest of the game.
Supporting from Hamburg? No way. I used to live just outside Hamburg a long time ago in Stade. What time would it be there at the moment? Who knows? In Hamburg.
Oh, I can't do maths as well as talk about roller derby.
Like maybe like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning? Moin moin. In Hamburg? Oh.
All right, refs and officials and scorekeepers and everybody having a good old talk. I'm glad they understand what's going on because I am lost. Thank you, 8:24 a.m.
One day I'll make it back to Hamburg. I loved it there.
All right, we're back on with the roller derby here. 8.5 minutes to play in this game for USA.
That is 187. Foxy Dash.
Oh, and with a beautiful jump across the apex of turn 1.
And I think it's ink spill for New Zealand, number 9.
Yeah, just being shown the floor on the outside of turn 2 at the moment and having to get back up and go again. Oh, an ink spill being assessed a penalty. So it'll be a power jam for United States now as well. I didn't quite catch what that penalty was for Inkspill.
I believe it was a high block.
Foxy Dash, meanwhile, making a scoring pass. So Feisty back from the Spank Alley penalty box as well. These USA blockers doing a fine job of providing offensive support, just getting in the way of the New Zealand defenders. Not with big hits, but just with being in the way enough to buy a little bit of time for their jammer to get through.
Sometimes that's all you need. You don't need the big hits.
Oh, and a big hit there on Foxy Dash. Landing hard on the outside of turn one. Didn't look like there was any headbangs, but a little bit winded. Yeah, just at the end of that jam, Foxy Dash just getting assessed by the medical team, but not too long before she's back up on her feet as well. Foxy Dash from Northeast Oklahoma, junior roller derby. Likes thrifting. There's a kindred spirit. I've been to 3 different op shops since I've been here in Brisbane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you find anything good?
Yeah, this.
Nice. Do you go fishing?
No. Apologies to everybody who can't see us.
Yes, the shirt is covered in tiny little fish. Makes more sense if you can see the shirt. Okay, back to gameplay. We have just under 7 minutes left in this 30-minute game.
Yeah, and that injury caller from the last jam means that Foxy Dash won't be eligible to skate in the next 3 jams, so we'll be lucky to see her back on track again in this game. Depends on the time.
I mean, the jams could be short and sweet.
Yeah.
Number 7 there for US. That is Quicksilver, who I believe we did see jam earlier.
Yeah, and we've had a pretty swift star pass from Team New Zealand as well. That's Rainbow Dash has received the star cover as the pivot and puts on some speed, picks and out of the pack for Team New Zealand. Quicksilver picks up another scoring pass meanwhile. Rainbow Dash amongst the scoring pass now, having pulled on the helmet cover. I should call it the Silver Fern helmet cover. It's not a star cover, is it?
No, it is. It's a fern. That's correct. A few whistles going off there, but I think everyone has now reported to the penalty box who's supposed to be there. And we've got Quicksilver picking up another 4 points on that pass and calling it off.
All right, JRDA World Cup 2025 from Brisbane, Australia. 5.5 minutes left to play in this match between Team New Zealand and United States in the female division. Third game of the day for each of these teams.
I'm tired just watching them.
Yeah.
Felony number 444 making light work of the outside there. I believe almost completely untouched. And again.
Yeah, so 12 12 seconds into the jam and already back amongst the scoring pass. 77 for New Zealand. Chaos just being knocked to the outside then. A little bit slow to get up, but they are okay, making their way back.
Not really sure why that one was called.
That was called off by...
it was called off by the
Felony.
jammer? I couldn't see. Look, I'm small, okay? And there's tall people in front of me.
I know. Somebody only just told me this morning that that officials aren't transparent.
I wish... Can I just see right through you, please?
If they could...
So, official timeout for penalty tracking once again, I think. As Bob has already said, up next on this track will be Denmark versus Australia.
And matchups still to come after Denmark v Australia will be USA, Sweden, Mexico, Australia, Sweden, New Zealand, and Denmark, Mexico.
At the moment, we are running a little itty-bitty late. But that's what happens in this sport.
That's right. Situation normal for Derby, yeah?
Oh, 100%. Okay, we're back to it. 4 minutes left.
And just to confirm in the thread, Foxy is okay. They were fairly quickly up and skating back under their own steam.
Unfortunately, Team US's jammer picking up a penalty straight away.
So that means that the lead will be open for Chaos once they pop out the front of this pack and pick up that status now.
Making sure that last blocker couldn't hit them at the end of the pack there.
Oh, carrying some speed into the pack then. Chaos leaps across the apex of turn 4. Taking advantage of this current power jam situation.
With a little support from the offensive players from New Zealand as well.
Yeah, Diva back from the penalty box now.
However, one of the New Zealand blockers switching straight away from offense to defense and making it hard for Diva to get out.
That's great peripheral awareness, making sure that they're aware of where their opposing jammer is. Yeah, Chaos happy to call that one off and deny USA any points from that jam.
8 points picked up for Team New Zealand there. 67 New Zealand, 147 USA.
And just a little bit of confusion about lineups at the moment. I'm not sure that we've got enough skaters on track right now. So just a little quick official timeout while we confirm that that was right, and we're away.
A mini timeout.
So Dusty Mars wearing the star for United States. And, oh, yeah, Dusty Mars has been awarded lead. And that is Rainbow Dash for New Zealand.
We're also making it out of the pack.
Dusty Mars just keeping an eye on the bench, keeping an eye on where Rainbow Dash is, ready to call it off. No, going to go for some more points.
I love that Rainbow Dash has rainbow knee pads.
Giving the crowd a little hello on their way past as well. Big hit to the outside of turn 1 for Dusty. Another New Zealand blocker off to the penalty box. That's Jemski. Dusty Mars finds an opening, pops on through for 4 points. Quickly back up and on their feet and skating back to the bench. Got their name from wearing rainbow socks.
So the knee pads make sense
Yeah.
too. And this is a second World Cup for Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, from Dead End Derby in Christchurch.
Wow. And moved house 20 times.
Goodness.
I get stressed moving once.
So just a minute left to play in this game. USA with their convincing lead, 155 to 71. Once we see some numbers, we'll let you know who the jammers are for this one.
Number 7.
It's Quicksilver
again.
Yeah.
And 6. 6-6, is that Mean Bean? No, it wasn't Mean Bean. Who's up for New Zealand?
Those old non-transparent officials.
Sorry, 6-1-6. Ghost Pepper. I'm getting my teams mixed up.
Quicksilver through for a scoring pass again. That's 8 points added to United States total so far this jam. And the star pass has been completed. So Dynamite, number 211 for New Zealand, now with the fern cover from Guns N' Roses, Hawke's Bay. But United States happy to call that jam off as the official game timer has come to 0.
So we're still looking at the unofficial score at the moment, with the pivot turned jammer for New Zealand in that last jam picking up 1 point.
And that rolling whistle makes it final.
There we go.
United States taking the win over New Zealand in this instance, 167 to 72. At the JRDA World Cup 2025 from Brisbane, Australia. I've been Bob Quickly.
I'm Fanny.
And stick around, there is plenty more roller derbies still to come.
Enjoy.
whispers in my head. What you gonna do? 선택의 기로에 왠지 견내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble.